G'day Bomber fans, news broke yesterday actually that our first deal has officially gone through. I was going to try and get this video out as news broke, but I was just a bit too busy, and honestly I needed a good nap after listening to all the confusing trade talk. But Todd Goldstein has officially joined the Essendon Bombers, no surprises here. It does look a bit weird though, looking at Goldstein in the red and black. I love the move, I think we need it, but It's. I thought he would have been a one club player. I feel like for North fans, it would probably be a bit like someone like Job Watson or Dyson Heppel ending their career in blue and white. He had one club player written all over him, but we've lured him over. So today I'm going to talk about this move, what it means for us. So let's get into it. So Todd Goldstein, veteran ruck, he nominated us as his club of choice over Collingwood, who also showed interest in the North 300 gamer. He was an unrestricted free agent, which means he can move anywhere he wants. He can go and play in Timbuktu if he really wanted to, and North can't do anything about it. When an unrestricted free agent nominates a club that he wants to join, he 99 times out of 100 will join that club. North cannot match a bid, so whatever compensation they get for Goldstein or whatever we offer him, it's just what they get. They have no say in the matter. In the end, there is no compensation. He joins on a one-year deal. I am sure that could be extended to 2 if he plays well enough, so we aren't offering him a big contract or anything. No compo, he just joins us. Really, I think this is as big a win for us for a deal as you can get for a one-year contract. And I'll explain why shortly, but for us to get this deal done over Collingwood, I think after Ben Mackay, which should be announced today or tomorrow, this is the most important deal we were involved with. We needed a mature ruck because Phillips retired, and after Goldstein, there is really not another good option in this trade period. So let's talk about Goldstein. Who is he? He is a 201cm ruck, pure tap ruck as well. He's a big body, not a great mover around the field. He isn't Sam Draper, but he's a pure tapman. You love the guy at stoppages. He's genuinely one of the all-time great hit-out rucks, and that's not an exaggeration. He has the most hit-outs of all time, and it's not even really that close to second place. He has a buffer of about 1,000 to 1,500 hitouts. That's a testament to, one, his stoppage craft. He has averaged over 30 a game for most of his career, but also his durability. He has played 315 games, quite a lot, since 2009 when he was younger and played 13 matches in a year. The least he has played in a season is 17. He has only dropped under 20 games twice in a 13 or 14 year period. So you get a ruck that can play most of the year if needed, even though he is so old for an athlete. Now, I don't see this staying as the truth. He's inevitably going to decline, and we saw signs of that last year. But even last year, he had just 5 games under 80% match time or time on field, while our ruckman Sam Draper only had 5 games hitting 80% time on field. So Goldstein's a workhorse. He gets the job done, super consistent, super reliable, great leader, genuinely one of the modern day great rucks, all Australian, won a few best and fairest. Maybe a bit washed now, sure, but it's that experience that is so valuable. He can not only play at least half a season, but he can guide Draper and Bryan as they continue to develop, because they are both still young rucks. Ruckmen don't come good until well into their career, so Goldstein there to lead them. It's going to be a good setup. It's pretty much what we had last year with Phillips, but with a much better ruckman. Let's look over what he said about joining the club. His statement is on the Essendon website. It's short but sweet. Also, it's pretty interesting. I like it. It's not often you get happy reading a player statement, but this kind of tells you all you need to know about the deal. It starts with the basic old, I'm keen to join, but this paragraph here, I'm really excited to support and challenge Sam Draper and Nick Bryan as they continue to drive to be the best rucks they can be. The fact he mentions his partners and the fact he will challenge them, I love that. And the next little paragraph, I can't wait to get started and look forward to making valuable contribution to Essendon on and off the field. Again, that just shows why we brought him in. He is going to lead those while playing as much as he can. And it's not just for an on-field improvement. He's going to help us off-field as well. Well, we may as well start talking about Draper and Bryan really quickly before I dip. What does our ruck setup look like next year? Because we are going to have a much deeper list talent-wise in 2024 if all the deals get done. You think about the fact we had young up-and-coming players injured for most of the season last year. We had stars like Shield and Stringer out for a lot of the year. If we had a fully fit list, would we still use 2 ruckmen? And I think the answer is yes, but it depends on the duo. So I love Goldstein and Draper. I think that is a fantastic combination. Goldstein is a durable, pure stoppage ruck. You can back him in around the ground, and I think it's important we got that because we've been so poor from stoppage clearances lately. But what it does is free up Draper to be that mobile, dynamic Rowan Marshall around the ground ruck. I think Draper and Goldstein ruck together ideally. Draper and Bryan when Goldstein is resting because he's 35. The guy has to rest at some stage. Now, if Draper is injured, I find it harder to see Goldstein and Bryan successfully together. I mean, Goldstein is good enough to work around it, but I think that ruck combo would be less fruitful. Brian is definitely the third ruck in the pecking order, and he's a good stoppage ruck, so having him and Goldstein in the team, they'd probably just be getting in each other's way, I'd think, and Brian wouldn't be used as much, so I don't see us using two rucks if it's Goldstein and Brian. Goldstein isn't coming to the club to be the second best as well. I think he'll really challenge to be our main ruck, and that is good for Draper. He hasn't really had that since Bellchambers when he was much younger. This is a good move. Some will criticise the age, but getting a veteran ruck to lead a young, frankly immature team, it's important. I released a video about the leadership problem at Essendon because we don't really have any leaders. Players like Goldstein can help that problem, and even if it's just for a year, even if he doesn't play much, I think it's important. So that is all. Cheers for watching. Quick little video. Like if you enjoyed, comment down below what you think of this move, and subscribe to see more videos like this. I upload 2 to 3 times a week, but realistically, the last fortnight has just been about every day because this trade period is popping off. But that's all. Cheers, Bomber fans.